Hello everyone. Today's session we'll be looking at challenges in signing in into OneDrive. So we realize that so many times when users try to sign into their OneDrive desktop account, they tend to get quite different error messages. So we have eight different error messages. So when users try to sign into their OneDrive desktop application, they have these error messages. So we'll be looking at the symptoms, cause, and ways in fixing these error messages when you have them. Right. So the first one, which will be the error 0x80040E80 or 0x80040E86. So this error occurs when you try to sign in and it says that you can't sign in and you receive this particular error message. So what causes this error message to pop up? One of the problem is having two multiple accounts, that is duplicate accounts at the same time. And also it might be due to configurations. So there are three ways of trying to fix this. The first one is to unlink and relink the OneDrive. The second option is to uninstall and install, while the third one is to clear out the multiple identities. So we're going to be looking at the first one and the third one. Right. The first one is to unlink. So to unlink, all you need to do is to go to your taskbar, you see the OneDrive icon, you right click on it, you come to settings, then you come to account, then you'll be able to unlink the account from this person. So the next one which you'll be looking at is to clear out multiple identities. So to clear out multiple identities is by running a registry key, is by opening the registry editor, right? So once you launch the registry editor, you are going to come to this location, which is a HKE, current user, software, Microsoft Office 16.0, common and identity. So once you do that, you are going to delete this identity folder, right? Once you delete the identity folder, then you can reopen the OneDrive and try to sign in again. So we're going to go to the next one, which is error 0x840E85 or 0x840E8A. So in this scenario, what is the symptom? The symptom also is the same as the first one. The user is trying to sign in to Microsoft OneDrive desktop application and you receive an error message that you can't sign in due to this error message. Right. What can be the cause in this scenario? This cause in this scenario can be sort of when it comes to a missing account. So it gives a kind of a mismatch when trying to sign in to the personal Microsoft account or by using the credential of the work account. Now, how do we fix this? One of the first one is to make sure that you are using the correct OneDrive account. You can proceed to reset the OneDrive, and you can make sure that the account is having a valid license. How do we do this? So the first one is to confirm the account. For you to confirm which account is signed in, you just need to go to take the same tax as the first one, which is to go to the tax bar, right click, then go to settings. Under settings, you'll be able to see the account that is signed in. So once you've checked that, if it's not the right account, right, you proceed to change it to the right account. The second one is to reset OneDrive. To reset OneDrive, all you need to do is to open the run. So once you open the run, we're going to drag it here. So once you open the run, all you need to do is to run this particular command. So once you run this command, you click on OK. It's going to reset it. Once it resets it, then you can relaunch OneDrive again. Then the next one, the third one, which is to come to Office 365 to confirm the license, which if the user is having the actual license which is meant to have, which is the OneDrive for Business. So all you need to do is come to License and Apps, then click on Apps, go down, then we'll look for OneDrive. Then do Control Find, then I search for OneDrive. So you look for OneDrive for business in this place. So if it's not part of it, that means you'll be encountering a particular problem while trying to set up your OneDrive. So those are the three options in fixing this particular error message. The next one, which is will be error 0x804DE C5. So what happens also that you get is you try you try to sign in also, but you can't sign in, but it gives you this direct error message. What is the cause? In this scenario, we have it's due to some kind of authentication error message, which is caused by multiple cache identities. So we're going to do the same thing which we did for when we clear out the first one here to clear out multiple identities. So all we need to do is to remove the clash officer account identity. So how do we do that? We come to the registry editor also again, right? We come to the same identity and we delete the identity folder also. Also, if that does not still work also, we can also delete this another two folders. The other two folders which you can delete is to come to File Explorer and come to this location. To come to this location, the username, app data, local, Microsoft, and delete two folders. The two folders which you'll be deleting will be one auth and identity cache. So if I go to so all you need to do is to delete this one auth and you delete uh, identity cache. So once you do that, then you can try to sign in again. The next error message you'll be looking at is error 0x804D double AF, right? So what is this cause of? Why do you get this error message? Why do users get this error message? So in this context here, when the user try to sign in, you receive the error message that you don't have access to this service, right? And one of the things which can be the cause to this is probably there's an issue with the OneDrive account, or probably the license is not assigned to that particular account, or there's a credential mismatch. So how do you fix this? So one of the things to make sure that the account has a valid license assigned, and also remove the cache identity. So that means we need to go. You have to go to Office 5 to confirm that the account is having the right license, which is to check from license and apps. Once you've done that, also you're still going to come to the registry editor again to also clear the cache identity. If you notice, clearing the cache identity fix lot of issues. So it's common in fixing lot of these error messages, right? So we're going to go to the next one, which is error 0x800 4DEF4, right? Error F4. So this scenario is when you also try to sign in also, right? You're going to get a error message like, "I'm sorry, there's a problem. Please restart your computer. If this problem persists, try to reinstall." So how do you fix this particular issue here? But first of all, what's the cause? The cause is that the issue might occur for different reasons, right? It might include maybe conditions such as the folder name is matched. Maybe there's a conflict in a folder name, and also when it comes to synchronization of existing OneNote notebook, right? It can also cause an issue as regards this also. So all we need to do here is to make use of, for example, we have the Sarah tool, which you are going to use the OneDrive for business to fix the sync and setup issues. So running this Sarah tool should fix this particular error message. Right. The next one which we'll be looking at is the error 08x 800 4DEF7. So which is when you also try to sign in, you receive the error message. Then what are the possible causes? It might be due to storage issue. It might be due to that your account is suspended. Their OneDrive Sync app has configuration issue. So what do you need to check is, first of all, you need to check the OneDrive store. How do you check the OneDrive storage? All you need to do is to come to Official Admin Center, navigate to the user, then come to OneDrive. Then you can be able to confirm the storage for me actually if you've exhausted the storage. You can see here, right? Storage used. Another one you should be looking at is to on linking and relinking the account. As you all know, all you need to do is to go to the your tax bar, right click on the OneDrive icon. It brings you here, and you come to account, and you'll be able to unlink and relink the account. The other one also is to reset OneDrive. So how do you reset the OneDrive? The same way which you come to run and you run this command, and it's going to reset OneDrive, and you'll be able to sign in again. So that those are the resolutions, those are the fix for that particular issue. So the next one which the next error message we should be looking at is That is this one, error 0x800 4E4D0, right? So in this case, what is always the cause of the issue? This cause of the issue is when it comes to it's caused by site user ID mismatch. So in this context, you need to make sure whether there's a new user principal name. If there's a new user principal name, you have to delete the user principal name, the new one, and restore the original one. And if you don't want to do that, then you can run this. You can go to the admin center, right, and run this. There's a tool which you are going to run from here, which is it is a diagnostics which you are going to run, which is site user ID mismatch. You put the SharePoint or OneDrive site URL, and you put the email address and run the test. So with this will be able to identify and help you in fixing the issue. Why the second to the last, which we'll be looking at, second line you'll be looking at is the error 0x804DEF7. So that's a, I think we've checked on this. No, have we checked on this? No, I don't think we've checked on. I don't think we've checked on this one here. So for this one, okay, I think this is the current one which you just finished checking, F7, which is to check the OneDrive storage on link, relink, or relink OneDrive, reset to OneDrive, or clear out multiple identities. The last one we should be looking at is the error AADSTX500 200. So how do you fix this? So most times the cause of this is having to have cached identities from previous tenants. So this, all you need to do is to as usual, is to clear the cached identities by using by going to your registry editor and going to this part and deleting this identity folder. And also, if that does not still work, then you can also come to this folder also. Just come to this location part and delete one alt and also delete identity cache. So these are we've looked at the common error messages which users get when they're trying to sign into OneDrive, right? So these are we checked on 8 different types. We have some other ones. Probably in another episode, we're going to share some other ones also, which we also need to know. Thank you for watching today's session, and do have a great day. Bye.